Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. If you don't know, the Ahsoka series is out, episodes 1 and 2. Oh man, it's so good. I'm really excited about it. I don't even know what to say. I mean, if you watch any of the trailers on this channel, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I freaking love Ahsoka. I thought she's one of the best things that Dave Filoni ever done. And now to finally get an Ahsoka series, man, this is freaking awesome, man. I'm so excited about it. I don't even know what to say, but let's just go ahead and get into it. So hey, without further ado, here we go. Yo, I will say this opening crawl is freaking fantastic, man. It's freaking fantastic. I mean, look at that. I love the red. Now, for those of you that have already seen this is the scene where the Sith Lords show up. Well, I guess you can call them Sith Inquisitors. And it doesn't take long, man. They get right into it, yo. And this dude right here, I'm telling you, he was a little arrogant, don't you think?
I understand. Just some overconfident Imperial trash who just pushed their luck too far.
Like he had to know they were Sith. I mean, come on, dude. Who dresses like that? Really?
You're making a mistake. And you, sir, should have surrendered when the Empire collapsed. Jacris, get RD3 to scan these imposters for identification. Allow me to show you our identification.
And this is one of the best scenes. Oh, here it goes right here. Yes! Look at that. Man, she is making quick of him. Okay, that right there. That right there is a look of a guy that knows he done fucked up, basically. Look at that right there. Yeah, he's saying right now, yeah, I done fucked up.
You're right about one thing, Captain. We are no Jedi.
Yeah, that's a line that Ahsoka used. I am no Jedi. Yeah, man, this is good. This is really good.
So are half the security detail.
How many targets are there?
2. But they split.
Wow, this is really good, man. This is epic. Here she comes. Oh, there it is. So nice. And I love this scene right here because it really starts to remind me of Rogue One. Look at that. God, yo, this dude is so freaking menacing. I mean, look at him, man. This dude got shoulders like a linebacker, yo. He looked like Mike Singletary right now. You don't want to mess with this guy. But I love the way, I think it's Ray. I really hope that I'm saying his name. But this particular actor, I am really loving what I'm seeing. He's bringing that really nice and stoic vibe that you don't want to mess with. Clearly, he's a Jedi or used to be a Jedi. Now he's on the dark side, but I really like in this story how they really are bringing more out of his character. He's not that really one-dimensional type villain. He's a whole lot more than that, and I like that. I'm so glad we're finally getting Ahsoka. I mean, look at that. It looks right out of the cartoon, man, right out of the animated series. Yeah, man. Rosario. Yes, yes, yes. This is so freaking cool, man. So freaking cool. This was cool though, because when F first came in here, was I the only one? But when I was looking around, I thought we was in that little time dimension thing. But then you find out that that's not the case, that these are the witches, which was pretty dope though, because I had no idea that. Oh.
Come no closer.
Oh yeah.
The map. Give it to us.
God, he sounds like Kylo Ren.
Us.
Oh, it's on now, baby. Oh, snap. Yeah. Oh, shit. Nice, nice. Yes! I'm loving this. Man, God, this looks so good.
Initiate self-destruct. Construct protocol.
Oh, yeah, you gotta get out of there. So good to see all of this, man. I mean, because look, at this particular moment, she is got the map and she wants to figure out, and she's talking to Hera, and Hera is like that kind of figure that they've been vibing, man. They've been on the ghost ship for all this time, so she's basically telling right now, like, look, we got the thing to find Grand Admiral Thrawn. This is what Morgan's been after all this time, and possibly we can find Ezra. And this is when they start. Hera's like, you know what? Even though you said we can find Ezra, you actually know who could open this thing.
The location of the last missing
who could open this
Grand
thing, and
Admiral.
it's Sabine, which I really love. I really love that.
Thrawn.
Look at that.
That's not possible.
Oh man, this is such a great intro to Sabine, man. I think this is so fantastic. She did not want to be at that ceremony because clearly she's missing Ezra. She doesn't want to be at that thing. And I mean, look, this is such a great shot, man. I love that. And I may have to go back a second, but did you guys hear that rock music that was playing earlier? I mean, there was some rock music playing. Hold on.
Stand down, Commander.
Nah, maybe not. There it is.
What's he doing?
You hear that rock music? I like it. I like it. I really love this, man. And I got to shout out one guy. That guy's got one hell of a mustache. Look at that. That guy got one hell of a mustache, man. He's rocking the Tom Selleck right now, yo. He's killing it. But this is really cool, though, because we got these scenes. I mean, she's clearly going through. She doesn't want to be there. And I think it's a great scene because it's showing, that she's her own. She's her own person. She's not willing to do all that stuff and follow people. Look at that. I love it. He's like, yeah, get on out of here. I'm not even worried about that. We don't even need that no more. So now basically we got to the point where Sabine and Ahsoka have finally met, and look, it's not the best meeting because they left on, or at least Ahsoka left her on these unstable grounds, and you can tell the meeting is very uncomfortable, very uncomfortable.
You never made things easy for me,
Look at
Master.
that.
There is nothing easy about being a Jedi. Well, then I should have made a good one. Yes.
And this is when I was like, wait a minute, are they starting to uncover some stuff here? Sabine was really training to be a Jedi? Like, for real, for real? But as the series goes on, we start to find out, like, yeah. I mean, so this is really fantastic. Let's go ahead and speed up a little bit. Like, so basically she's telling Sabine, I need your help to uncover this thing, but don't leave without it because we really got to find Ezra. You're the only one that can do it. And, she leaves. But this is a really cool scene, too, because, oh, man. And look, we all need Hu Yang in our life. We need some Hu Yang. This guy got some of the best quotes, the best stuff, conversations I've ever heard. This guy can give you a lot of good guidance, but he's figuring out something with these lightsabers that's some really good information.
Several classic design motifs.
It's all very fascinating, Hu Yang. But do you have any names?
Patience. This is where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
The construction and overall design are executed exactly the way I taught younglings to build a lightsaber at the temple. But this one,
Look at that.
in the last 500 years, I've only known one student who built a saber such as this. Balin Skull. He disappeared at the end of the Clone Wars.
So that gives you an idea on who the guy is, the man with the shoulders, Mike Singletary. That's the guy right there. And so he was a former Jedi, and clearly that's his Padawan or apprentice or master and apprentice, and that's basically what they say here. So which is really, really cool. But we're going to speed this up a little bit because now basically she's left, and now she's talking to Hera, and Hera is basically like, look, you tried to train her. Don't give up on her. you guys can work this out. Is basically
You
what
knew what
she's
you were
saying.
getting into.
There is a line here in this particular scene that a lot of folks have been speculating because, look, we all know that Anakin turned to the dark side, but there's a particular line here that makes a lot of us think that Ahsoka feels bad
Before the
that
end
she
of the
left the
Clone
Jedi
Wars, I
Order.
walked away from him. And the Jedi. Just like I walked away from Sabine.
Yeah,
I'm sure you had your reasons.
this is the line right here.
Sometimes even the right reasons have the wrong consequences.
That's a strong line right there. And the reason why I say that is because in this moment, I think Ahsoka feels that if she never left Anakin, yes, it was the right decision, but the consequences of the decision that she had to make for herself that felt right for her was wrong for the overall what needed to be done, because her making that decision that was right for her was the demise of her friend, her brother, Anakin. So I think she feels that if she did not leave the Jedi Order, she could have saved Anakin and possibly would have turned him away from the dark side, or even prevented him from even going over to the dark side. Because we all know that moment when she left the Jedi Order was like the beginning of the end of even Anakin starting to question the whole Jedi Order. So that line right there, huge pivotal line in this story. All right, so now, you know, look, she's a genius. Sabine is a tech genius. She's going to figure this thing out. And there she goes. She's figuring it out. It looks so good. But as always, once you figure some stuff out, some stuff starts to happen.
This is it.
Oh, here it comes now. All right, this is one dope move because you can see it in her eyes. She's like, okay, who the hell is this?
We've been looking for this.
Oh, this is going to get good now.
That's too bad.
When she did that, I was blown away. I was blown away. Like, even right now, I'm still blown away looking at it. Now, I want you guys to recognize how she looks in her eyes, because she's starting to sense like, oh, snap. You're a Jedi or Sith. You can see it in her eyes, like right there. You can see it. She's like, oh, snap. It's about to be on. But, you know, Sabine's fought with the Darksaber before, so she's not afraid. She's like, bring it on, girl. Let's do it. Let's dance. This looks so good. Oh, man. I love the way this is stare down choreographed, like that samurai type feel. Love it. Come on, girl. Let's get to it. And I love how this was done in a way that it wasn't too fancy, but it was grounded, because, you know, look, the lightsaber fights are going to get better and better as the series goes on, so we might as well go ahead and get ready for that. Oh, man, look at that. That's one hell of a shot right there. That's one hell of a shot. So this is basically when Ahsoka knows that she's got to hurry up and get back, because, yeah, she knows she's in danger, so she's trying to hurry up and get back to her. Oh, man, this looks so good. I love this. Oh, shoot, forget about that shot. That's the shot right there. Look at that. That looks good. I love that move. I love that. I love that. This is when I was thinking, man, I was like, oh boy, you know, what are they going to do? But, you know, I know Sabine, she can stand her ground because she's fought with the Darksaber before, but I was starting to think, like, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? Oh, okay. Pause. This is when I was like, what in the hell just happened? What just happened? She's impaled right now by a lightsaber. And we all know when a Jedi is impaled by a lightsaber, it's a wrap. It's lights out. You're done. So I'm like, oh my God. She literally got stabbed by a lightsaber. Oh yeah, she has that look like it's time to get the heck out of Dodge. But in this moment, I'm feeling like, oh snap, she was stabbed. But this is the only thing. This is the only thing I gotta say about this scene. The only thing I gotta say about this. Look, pause. Stop. Cutting into these Jedis with these lightsabers, and then they live. Like, come on. If she gets stabbed by a lightsaber and lives, why didn't we have that with Qui-Gon? You mean to tell me that the whole, like, Finn was the same way when he got sliced in the back by Kylo Ren? They put him in the the med bay. They healed him up. I mean, everybody else, what's the girl's name from Obi-Wan Kenobi did the same thing to her? I mean, but Qui-Gon couldn't get that. So now they do the same thing with Sabine. So this is my only critique in this episode. I think everything in this episode is so good, but this right here, getting impaled by that freaking lightsaber, I was like, come on, man, y'all. They could at least maybe cut her leg or something, but they didn't have to impale her. But, you know, yeah, people are going to say it's off to the side. It didn't hit any vital organs. Okay. But still, she got stabbed by a lightsaber. But anyway, man, this is pretty dope. And pretty much this is the end of the episode right here. That's exactly where the episode ends. And that's the end of episode 1. So I want to really tell you my wrap up, man. I love freaking episode 1. I didn't think anything was wrong with episode 1. I love that it took its time. I love that it felt like that if you knew about Clone Wars, if you knew about Rebels, then you come right into this series. But if you don't know about it, that's okay too, because they really do a really good job of laying the groundwork and kind of laying that out for you. But other than that, I thought this episode was great. This is the only thing about the episode that I was like, kind of scratching my head on. But other than that, I thought it was great. Go ahead and click that icon right there. We are going to do for episode 2 right now.